Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Chase at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for checking in. So look, if you're shopping for your next UTV air filter, you need to be checking out the new First Line and Pro Defense filters from Tusk. These are two very high quality air filters at a great price. And look, we know that most UTV drivers don't spend a whole lot of time thinking about their air filters, but we all know that these are critical to keep the dust and the dirt out and prolong the life of your engine. So that's why it's crucial that no matter what air filter you're using, you have confidence that it's doing its job and doing its job well. And it's for those reasons that we set out a couple years ago and we spent thousands of hours in our side-by-sides testing, spending hundreds of hours in labs working with different filter media manufacturers, trying different materials, different designs to bring you high quality UTV air filters at a great price. And we're really happy with the way these turned out. And I'm going to talk about some of that testing that we did here in just a little bit. But like I said, you've got the First Line and you have the Pro Defense. And before I dive in and talk about these too much, I want to point out something that's pretty important. We noticed that while designing these, there's a lot of air filters out there that are pretty cheap. And we always kind of wondered, man, how do they make these air filters so inexpensive? And so we got a lot of those and we tested those cheaper air filters as well. And I'm just going to tell you right now that the results were pretty shocking. And what we learned is that not all filter media works and performs the same, and not all air filters are created equal. So that's why having confidence in your air filter is so important. Now, going back to these, First Line and Pro Defense, we'll talk about each differences between them to help you decide which one is going to be best for you. And we're going to start out with the First Line. So the First Line was designed to be a great OEM replacement for the air filter that you have right now. So while designing this, we knew that it's going to give the same performance when it comes to filtration and airflow as your OEM filter, just at a more competitive price point. And we know that, doing all the testing that we did, we know the OEM air filters, they do a great job. So the same, if not better performance was the goal with the First Line. We achieved that. So again, if you're just looking for a great OEM replacement, First Line is the way to go. And then you have the Pro Defense. So with the Pro Defense, here's what's unique and different about this one. So the Pro Defense utilizes a unique filter media. And by the way, when I say media, I'm talking about the paper material inside here that is filtering out the dirt, the dust, the silt, all those particles. So the Pro Defense utilizes a unique filter media that actually has a nano coating on it. And the reason for that is the unique filter media does an incredible job of filtering out that super fine dust, that silt, along with that nano coating. The nano coating also creates a surface that is harder for those particles to stick to. And so what's nice about that is while you're out driving, just the natural vibrations from the engine going over all those bumps and things, it actually helps eliminate or shed a lot of that dust that builds up on the air filter. So that's why you have that, and it's going to be built for the riders that spend their time in the most extreme conditions. So really dusty conditions, if you're racing, spending time in silt, a lot of sand, you're looking for the most filtration while maintaining excellent airflow, the Pro Defense is what you're going to want. And the last feature that's unique to this as well is here on top, it just uses this high quality silicone, which is going to help give and maintain the best seal possible when you have this installed. So those are the two options. First Line, great OEM replacement. Pro Defense, extreme conditions, you want the best performance possible, this is the one for you. Now the last thing I do want to talk about is just maintenance. So you're going to service and maintain these the same way that you would your OEM air filter. And if you're not quite sure on that, you can refer to your owner's manual because they actually give intervals or mileage of how often you should be inspecting or replacing your air filter. But it's pretty simple. When you're inspecting these, you can take them out. You can actually just beat on them a little bit, and a lot of that dirt and dust will just come right off the filter, and then you can put it back in. And then again, you just want to replace it as often as your owner manual recommends. But aside from that, like I said, if you're shopping for an excellent air filter at a great price, you just can't beat these. So to grab yours, click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com to ensure that it will fit your side-by-side. It's really simple. Just enter the year, make, and model on the product page. You'll be good to go. As always, we ship for free over $75. And if you want to stay up to date on videos like this and these product spotlights, well, do yourself a favor, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll be good to go. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.